We say that innovation requires you break everything, but we'll take you through a journey on how we are trying to ensure that engineers move fast but don't break everything.
This week is not showcasing technology and everything else. It's also about inviting everyone to understand how they can navigate through their talent.
Hi, my name is Michelle Mweni. I'm M-Pesa Product Manager for Third-Party Integrations at Safaricom. I'm an engineer at heart. I love JavaScript and everything about JavaScript, so I decided to go front-end because I feel like with front-end it can be a bit not challenging but creative depending on the UI UX that team that you're working with. So let's even start with the session we had by Steve and team in terms of having a session for making the engineer's life a bit easier by having tools. The tools that he mentions, the Doobie for getting feedback and integrating all this. So by having an environment where the things have a structure in how you're building, you get to learn, and even the people that you're working with are very knowledgeable within their craft. So you get to learn from your peers, and you also get to have structure and also have a better way, and let me just say, a better way to code that is also future.
The beauty of Safaricom in terms of enabling me to leverage on engineering is that I have a space where I can be able to express myself and try things out and go to learn on the go. They have trainings that we go for, but apart from trainings, there's the on-job training whereby we are allowed to experiment, allowed to be able to do things differently, so that we're able to come up with different solutions for a problem. And unlike other areas where you feel you're so boxed into one area, Safaricom allows us to be able to experiment. And this allows me to do many things in my life and my career. From the time I worked within the building space, the time I worked within the area of bus, I've done delivery of projects, and now I'm delivering for consumer positions. Safaricom has been very intentional in growing engineering and engineers across board. I'm privileged to be part of what we call the Safaricom Engineering Group, where we go to campuses, we go to campuses, and we're able to do mentoring, we do coaching, we meet students, we take them through what it is to be an engineer. So it's one thing doing engineering or doing IT, it's good. When you go out in the fields are a bit different. So how to bridge the gap between what that is school and what it is in real life.
Decode gives an opportunity to our techies, also our engineers in Safaricom and in our ecosystem to highlight their prowess, to celebrate innovation and innovation culture, and to connect with the broader tech community in the region. Innovation in Safaricom is not just a one event affair, it's the core of our strategy.
My name is Duncan Kabira. I lead the IT infrastructure team at Safaricom PLC. So basically, what we do is we're in charge of setting up IT hardware across the organization, just to make sure that internally we have robust infrastructure to run our services. IT infrastructure is basically the foundation for all services that we provide. So from hardware, storage, looking at databases, so all this falls within the name. Most interestingly is kind of technologies that we bring on board and the partners that we work with. So basically right now what is big is on cloud computing, where we're working with the partners like AWS, Google, Azure, Oracle, just to get to the next level of cloud computing. We're also looking at a lot of open source technology, especially in the database areas. So traditionally we have very robust database from Oracle, from Microsoft. but we'll see a lot of new interest in the software, so in the open source space, where we're getting open source databases, open source operating systems like Decode, open source virtualization solutions, pharmacy, among other technologies. Safaricom is at the forefront, bringing out technology in the industry. So one of the things we do is we have programs that we reach out to young professionals or young engineers, just for them to understand how is technology advancing and what are the areas that they need to focus on. So we partner with universities where we also try to influence the curriculum such that what is being taught in the classroom augurs well with what we learn in the industry.
We'll also continue to deepen partnership between Kenya and other countries. We are working closely with countries like Malaysia to see how do we deepen and create partnership between SMEs in Kenya and SMEs in Malaysia. We had one tour where we visited with some of the universities and the private sector, and we learn how big the collaboration between the universities and the industry, and creating many possibilities in many areas, even as simple areas like cybersecurity.